Oops, I pooped.
When you take a chance, then you check your pants and you find out you got duped. If you've got a tale about a leaving trail, well, it's your lucky day on Oops, I Pooped.
Welcome to Oops, I Pooped. How you doing there, Pasquale? You had any shit stories? Any shitty stories for us?
I was thinking about when's the last time you haven't had to change diapers in a while, right? You're a couple years off of that.
It's been a few years, at least a year.
Where's like the worst place you had to change one of your kids' diapers?
Definitely in like a gas station bathroom, I think.
Oh,
or in the trunk of the car. Like you don't even have a bathroom. Just I've did many times. I've done in the trunk of the car, just changing the diaper and trying your hardest not to get shit everywhere because it's usually not a clean, like a blowout or something.
Yeah.
Not fun.
When we took our oldest son to Greece for his baptism, his diet for 2 weeks was abnormal for him. You know, he's eating just a lot of food, like constantly eating like all this different stuff from the restaurant, like grape leaves and all that. And he's still in a diaper. And we're in the to change in a bathroom in a flying airplane while you're like he's freaking out because of all the noises. You're trying to like lay him down, and then
you also don't feel safe. Like
it's very
stable.
Totally it doesn't feel right at all. And they're in a new space and they're like looking around. They're just trying to move, and you put that thing down, and there's nowhere. What are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like it's bad. I remember opening up his diaper, and it was like essentially a grape leaf in there, it was such a disgusting mess, and just being like so overwhelmed at the idea of like I can't even reach the shit to get move. I can't do it,
around.
You know. And it's like, and he's squirming and doesn't want to be there, and it's like, oh my god, this is gonna be everywhere. Like he's gonna be on the floor in a minute. Like it's just
I remember when I do it, I remember him clenching the thing, white knuckling the table that folds down because he thought he was gonna fall off, so he's holding on for dear life, thinking this thing's not going to hold me. And the fear in his eyes as I'm trying to change, the disgust in my face and the fear in his face, it was just, I don't know. I'm always the diaper changer for some reason. Jen, she'll just be like, can you go change? She'll just hand me the stuff. Can you go take care of this? But those days are long gone. Now the kid, I just have to go and sit with him in there while he's done, which is still not fun because it's a tiny bathroom. I'm trying to bend over and wipe his butt in this and you got to stick your head close to this airplane toilet. It's gross.
It is gross. Being down on your knees, like when you're like squatting down and you're like, and it's the worst, man. Then you see like you're right up on somebody else's shoes. My son's in a point where he's like,
on your knees when you wipe.
Well, I don't get on my knees, but I'm like squatted fully down, you know, like not to wipe him, just for like he still needs like lifted up and like held on the seat almost.
But you go around the back, or are you like saying you go in between?
I'm like door, toilet. He's here. I'm like squatting down, helping him to the seat there. And then I'm like, I mean, if it's like I'm standing up and just kind of like waiting for him to do it. But he also like really doesn't want to touch the seats of a pub. Like and I don't want him to either. And I think I'm sure he gets that from me knowing. And he'll be like, Daddy, I won't. He even does it here. He'll be like, I'm not going to touch the seat. And the whole time. And he's like, trying, you know what I mean? Like, do it. And it's one thing. Like we have that he is trying it. And we have that little potty that goes on, or like the whatever shortens the bowl up for him, but
little tushies.
But when he does a thing, he looks like he's gonna fall in, you know. And so anyway, so I'm like right there with him, and that's just so. And he's very like observational, so he'll be like, or he's talking, just talking what he's seeing. He sees somebody else's shoes, or somebody does like an airport level shit. It's the worst. And airport shit is the worst, man. It's the loudest shit you've ever heard in your life from some of these people.
That's just reverberation of that airport bathroom. There's a lot of asses just making noises, but I don't even care. I'll just let him put his hands and hold himself up, because for him to worry, like I'd rather him hold himself up than his ass fall into the toilet.
For sure.
That's
for sure.
Really gross.
I think my youngest son is going to like grab it and be like, put his hands like the two of these kids are so different, and like the youngest one, like he's just such an animal and doesn't care at all, and it's like I just feel like he's not gonna have any of the like germ phobia thing my older son does.
They're all, because of COVID, I guess maybe they're all pretty germ aware. But the other day we were at a school and the little one had to go, and the urinal was like just a hair too high for him to get his junk up into it. So I'm just watching him like, I'm like, I can lift you up, help you. This is not a problem if we both work together. And he's like, nope, I got this.
How old is this?
I'm going to do it myself. He's 4.
Okay.
And he's like, everything has to be done himself at this point. So I'm like, all right, go for it, dude. You're going to have trouble. And I see him getting up on his tippy toes and trying, to his credit, he tried really hard. And then I watched him put his hands, both hands, on the urinal and just push himself up just enough to flop his thing in. And I was like, fuck it, whatever, let him do it. And then I'm gonna scrub the shit. And then when I'm washing his hands, he's like, no, I got this. I'm like, absolutely not. Trust me, let me wash your hands for you. If there's one thing, you did everything else yourself, great job, I'm washing your hands. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to tell us your story.
Of course. Like I said, I've never had a greater honor than Pasquale inviting me to this. So I really appreciate it. I feel, Pasquale, like this is really a full circle moment, because I don't know if you remember, but after my wedding ceremony was over, lots of people were hugging, congratulations, all that stuff. And the first thing that Pasquale said to me was, hey, heard you pooped right before this.
Nice, dude.
Because I guess I was in there with one of your sisters.
Dude, you were like born to do this job.
Yes. And I was like, yeah, you were right. So I was nervous shitting right before this. And that was probably an omen for what was to come, because I think the context of the story is more important than like the actual event. So the context is spring of 2020. As you might remember, COVID had just hit. Like this is right within the 2 weeks that it just became like a meaningful thing of, oh, you can't, go to the grocery store. You have to stay inside. No more celebrations, all that stuff. Not great in itself. Then right after that, just like a lot of people, I got an email from work that was like, hey, work from home. You can be remote. And by the way, you're furloughed briefly. So, no paycheck coming in, no money.
Jeez.
Then I had just gotten an email from my doctor that was like, hey, your test results for something were pretty off. You might have this chronic incurable disease. We should keep looking into this.
Jesus.
Okay. So that's the context. You can imagine.
So we got COVID, we got furloughed from the job, and incurable diagnosis.
Potentially incurable diagnosis.
Wow.
And so I was feeling pretty down in the dumps.
To say the least.
And it just wasn't a great time. So, that was probably like all within a month-ish period. And from not going anywhere, not doing anything, I got to the point of being like, all right, I gotta like see people and touch some grass and like get out of the house alone and get out of, just be social in whatever context you can during COVID, when they said, oh, you can't go anywhere.
Right.
I was a rebel, and I was like, I'm going to go visit my mom. I'm going crazy. I'm going to go see her and make her dinner. And we were going to, just have dinner. Both our birthdays around the same time, like I said, and Easter time. And so we hadn't been able to do anything. So I was like, this will be a nice day. Everything, we're at rock bottom here. Like this is the bottom. It's not going to get worse, but besides somebody dying, like it's not going to get worse from this. So like, we're just going to go have a good day. So I had planned to go make her dinner. And I remember, because I haven't had it since, I made a spring vegetable risotto with seared scallops. And then we were going to have, white wine, like just a nice,
classy meal.
Very classy. I felt classy. And it was a nice day. We sat outside. We got to, see humans, eat food. Right as I was ready to leave, there was this moment of like maybe I shouldn't leave yet. Like, maybe I should wait. Like, yeah, this is a big meal. Like, maybe I should wait. But I was like, you know what? No. Like, at that point, I lived like 20 minutes away. Like, so I didn't even really consider it.
And you drove a car. There's no like public transportation.
Yeah, no, I was, thank God, I was driving a car. So just that little like, maybe I shouldn't go, but no big deal. So I left, and there's 2 ways to go. There's either the highway or the back road. To this day, I chose the back road. I'm not really sure why.
Same distance home though, or is one much longer?
Just about the same. Yeah. I mean, maybe the back road is like 5 to 10 minutes longer.
Which is an eternity if you have to shit really, really
Yep.
bad. Okay, we'll get there.
That out. So I'm driving, and like, it was exactly the halfway point where it just immediate, like, oh my God, like there's no more question. Like, I'm going to shit my pants right now, like right at this very second. But I was halfway. I either could keep going and get home, or I could turn around and go back to my mom's. And on the back road, there's nothing there. Like, there aren't any restaurants anyway, but even if there were, they were closed because of COVID.
Oh, yeah. So is it like a residential area that you're driving through?
Like, there's homes on the road, so like you can pull into someone's driveway.
Shit on their front lawn.
Literally shit in their driveway. I mean, there's not really woods. There's like cornfields, but at this time it wasn't like high corn because it was spring.
So there was no like slow creep, like this is coming. No. It just all of a sudden hit you.
No, it was that little like thought at her house. And then on the drive, it was just like, now, like right this very second, like there's nothing you can do. So it's like, and it's 40-mile-an-hour speed limit. So I'm like, at this point going 80, it's like flying down the road. I think, you do all these things that you think are going to help, and they don't. Like, I turned off the radio. Like,
you need to focus. Yeah, very important.
To focus. I remember rolling down all the windows just to get some airflow, and just like, maybe that'll help.
I've done all of these things. The open all the windows, shut the radio off. I do, because you're like, I can't. Everything's just going to annoy me. I push my foot all the way down as straight as, because you think if I just straighten my body and tense up.
I was levitating.
Yeah.
Or like straight, my arms are straight. I was levitating, like clenching as hard as I can. I was praying. There was a lot of prayer.
Yeah.
And I just said, Lord, please, if you let me get home,
I promise I'll pray every Sunday. Yeah.
I will start giving money to the church. Like, I'll do whatever you want. So a lot of prayer, and it was just horrible. I could feel like my blood coursing through my eardrums. And I finally get like to my neighborhood, and I pull in just flying at this point, like whip into my parking spot, and it's townhome. So there's a parking spot, and then there were stairs up to the front door. So I was like, if I can I'm just going to, like, I just have to jump out, like, and just sprint. Well, then I realized, oh my God, I forgot my dog's in the back seat.
Oh, your dog's witnessing the whole thing.
The whole thing. And in hindsight, I could have just left the dog in the car, but I never do that. And I think it's just autopilot, like, oh my God, I have to get out and get the dog. So I'm like clenching and like tiptoeing to the back seat, and I have to lift her because she's little. So she can't just hop out. So I was lifting her, and just like every ounce of pressure was on the undercarriage. It wasn't great. I was almost there. I'm like 5 feet like from the door at this point. And I walk up the steps, and I put the key in the door, and it was like the key to my sphincter, because it just ended.
Wow. So close yet so far.
So close, like right at the doorknob. And it was like the scene from Bridesmaids. Like, I just sort of like slowly crumpled to the ground.
You just gave up. That's it. You lost that battle.
Completely lost it. And the worst part is, as I mentioned prior, was my neighbor's Ring camera.
Oh, no.
It was on my porch and my front door. So I have this realization of like, I am now on the cloud somewhere. Forever. That's going to be there forever. And I just was completely defeated at this point. I thought it was rock bottom.
No, you could always go. It could always get worse. Oh man. So, and now you're sitting with your dog watching you shit your pants.
About to become a part of a compilation out there somewhere.
It's also like still daylight too. So I don't know. I didn't even pay attention, like how many people were outside, who was around. Like it was a congested neighborhood. So somebody had to see me too. I mean, just sort of like crawling inside.
Did you? Oh man. But I mean, look, although it got worse than you had thought, it could have been worse if you, like, at least you were on the front steps of your door. At least not in public. Like you were saying, imagine.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Like,
I was not in public. I was at my door, and I wasn't like at somebody, at my neighbor's house or something. Like I was at my own door.
You were at your own door. Well, is there footage of that? Like, did you ever see the footage of the Ring camera?
No, I knew.
You guys just got out of there.
You're like,
sold my house and I moved.
you're on Zillow while you're wiping up your.
Oh yeah, I can't stay here anymore. Well, this is it for me.
This is done. Like there were so many signs to be done, and then this was like nail in the coffin, man.
Yeah, it's time for a new.
What are you doing here still? Oh, we will.
Time for you and Toto to start a new life somewhere else. Just
completely. Yeah, completely. And then my neighbor that week was like, hey, we heard what was going on. If we can do anything, like take your trash out for you, just let us know. And I was like, no.
They saw you, then they felt.
I don't even have trash. I've never had trash ever because at this point my garbage can's filled with shit.
Do you think they saw it and they were like, man, she needs some serious help. We should go see if she's okay.
It's very possible. I mean, I never asked. I had actually blocked this story out like for years until Pasquale had said like, hey, this is what I'm doing. And I was like, oh, well,
I hope you're not like reliving the shame.
The trauma.
Yeah.
5 years later.
No, it's good to open up and get it out and release it. And now,
imagine what a better place the world would be if people would just let go of that trauma.
If everybody did
open up about those stories.
I think we'd have no wars. We'd probably have world peace.
Nobody would be like hiding in their shame and trying to hurt others. They'd just be open about it.
Yeah, we'd all be getting along. It would be a beautiful place. If everyone shared their story like you did. Thank you for sharing.
Oh God, you're welcome. I
hope it's been uphill from there.
Oh, completely. Yeah. And that's why I said it's like a full circle moment, like from Pasquale mentioning me pooping to then this happening to then airing it all on a podcast. It's just great. It's really been really poetic, honestly.
Glad you seem like you're in a good place now. That's good.
Oh, man, so I'd never heard that story. So I really was on that ride. Like, okay, like it's going to happen. So like, wow, she's going to do it. Is it going to be with the dog? Is it going to be at the base of the steps? Is it going to be like, and then it's just like the key going in.
It was. And I think you're right, Pasquale. It's like mental, like your brain is like, oh, okay, like now. And it's like, no, you jumped the gun. Like, not yet. You're wrong.
Yeah, it's true. I wonder what your body, because I know sometimes when you're going through stress, like your body has a way of kind of like shutting down the process so you don't go in an emergency, like your adrenaline's flowing. Yeah. And then once that all stops, then your body's like, all right, now's the time. So I guess once you put your key in the door, almost subconsciously, like a relief set in, like I made it. And your body was like, oh, okay, yeah, we made it. Let it out. But little did your body know the toilet. Now. Right.
I like to think of, your butt's just got this like ticking clock and it's just going down and down and you don't know where it's going to be. You don't know. None of us know where the number is. And it just happens to be that right when you click, it's all zeros.
Wow,
and it just like opens up.
That's an interesting theory. Yeah. Like death. It's like, it's just coming one day. It's ticking down. You don't know when.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not great. It's always been at very inconvenient times for me too. Like I don't have any like food allergies or sensitivities like Pasquale mentioned. And it's not like I'm lactose intolerant. I'm ignoring it. Like you deserve what you get. Right.
Yeah.
Well, so I was thinking, so you had risotto with this and scallops. Maybe those scallops were just, in COVID, nobody was out there catching scallops.
Would other people be sick too? I ate it with others.
Yeah, well, I'm sure, that living in the shame, nobody else is telling their story, but maybe everyone else shit on their front doorstep.
I need to question everybody. Like, hey, remember that?
Did you tell your mom, like, hey, that it was bad afterwards? I will take stories like that. And I'm just like, oh, I'm going to die without repeating that story. Like, I'm just,
think that's
I
great.
know that just happened, and that's it. It's like, I'll think about it on my deathbed, maybe if I need
Yeah.
to. Like, yeah.
I don't know that I told anybody. Maybe I did. Like, I need to revisit that and ask.
You didn't even talk to your mom about it after she had the scallops with you?
Yeah, I don't think I told her. I might have told her, but at that point, I was just like, okay, is this rock bottom?
That could actually be,
before.
it could be a beautiful bonding moment if you're like, Mom, I just want to let you know after we had the risotto, I shit myself. And she could be like, oh my God.
I shit myself too.
Follow-up podcast. We get mother-daughter on here.
That's true. We could have for the Patreon mother-daughter reunion, and you guys have a nice embrace and like realize you both shit yourselves. Was it just you two that had the risotto with the scallops?
I think so. Yeah.
Out there on a field, like it's such a dichotomy, like the beautiful moment of you guys enjoying this time together when everyone else is like locked inside, to you just violently shitting your pants outside.
The Chernobyl disaster on my porch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the clip for the episode, is going from that to that. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that amazing story.
That's as much trauma dumping as I need to do today.
I mean, that's good. That was a good dump of trauma. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
All right. Another exciting episode of Oops, I Pooped podcast. Thank you for checking us out. If you or someone you know has a story, we'd love to hear about it. You can email us at oopsipoopedpodcast@gmail.com, or you can call us. You could text it or leave a message. It's 720-805-7667. That's 720-805-POOP, to make it a little easier for you to remember. Drop us a line. Tell us how you feel. Tell us, how your day's going, how your bowel movements are going. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening.